Uncle James, Hall of Fame.
Yo, Lisa Bay Hoppers, the original host. Chris Thomas, the mayor in Vegas. We relate like all other Vegases. Every time we on the radio, you say it's us. Plus, we got Terminator X on the cut. In the public, the enemy is off in the cut. But a back of mad links with the Cuban cuts. Your music gonna make you do the butt. We're storing for show. We're here to introduce you to the morning show.
Chris is chillin', Terminator's chillin', Hall of Famers reppin', people what you think. Layla is chillin', Soren is chillin', Click word for Billy and we got mad links. James Gang reppin', Big Wig reppin', Akron, Cleveland, LA to Vegas. Fly cry, LeBron James a rap. I'm a pro model, I see your brain the cap.
What's up, Vegas? And welcome to the Chris Thomas Show. Boy, do I feel good every time I get to say, what's up, Vegas? What's up, world? What's up, boys and girls? I am Chris Thomas. You can call me CT. You can call me the mayor. That's what most people call me. But we have a great show. We're brought to you by 100% sucker-free brands. And, of course, one hemp. PiedmontHempCo.com. Find your rhythm. I found mine. As I said, when you have back pains and leg pains, knee pains, shoulder pains, use some of that PiedmontHempCo.com. And of course, our new sponsor, DSH Inc. Entertainment.com needs your help. Why do they need your help? Because guess what? They're giving scholarships to young people, boys, girls who want to be in aviation. I have several friends that fly for different airlines, and they are the captains on these airlines. And let's help these kids. Everybody don't have money. These kids need help. So call this number 1-888-258-0975 and donate. And as it says in the commercial, the kids are all we got. Or go to the website, that's DSHIncEntertainment.com. And thank you. And now we have the privilege of introducing this all-star, top-notch team. Of course, in this corner, we have the First Lady, Noonie Funny LaRue. Miss Funny, how you doing?
Hey, I'm blessed, trying not to be stressed. How y'all doing?
All right, and now we got the man. He's amazing. He wrote so many books. He has the popular show on YouTube, Unique Access. Soren Baker, what's happening?
Glad to be here, Chris. Excited for the show.
And also, when he's not mixing, he's doing analyst stuff for ESPN's doing tennis and other different events. One of our favorite DJs, DJ Mad Links. What's happening?
What's happening?
All right. Now it's time to get on with the show. Noonie, what's happening today? Of course, Terminator X is not here. He's out taking care of business, as we all have to. So, Noonie, what's going on? And
well, let's hope that we can finally get to all the topics we list. That's number one.
What's the topic?
Okay. I apologize, y'all. My internet was messing up. I apologize for that. But Big Tigger, again, Rap City is back at it. But this time, so they say his wife is taking his phone, Release Brown, but allegedly, she got some other things going on too. And then we also got Bruv Man. He's still searching for that perfect sandwich. Which I love it because I'm a sandwich girl. And then we got Wiz Mother Wallace, Lifestyle in Las Vegas with Hot Panda and plenty more laughs and conversation here on the Chris Thomas Show. Here with the Top Notch All-Star team.
Also, we got Bruh Man coming up too, so he can find that perfect sandwich. All right. Also, there's been some stuff going around about Rap City, and all of a sudden, people been sending me some stuff yesterday about they're talking about Rap City. I don't know what brought it up, but they've been sending out about me being the first host, and thank you. But, that is our family. We are the alum of one of the most magnificent shows in hip hop history. So we just want to make sure he's cool. So now here is Mahogany's celebrity quote of the day.
Hello, everyone. This is Mahogany with the celebrity quote of the day. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could all be a little more gentle with each other and a little more loving, have a little more empathy, and maybe we like each other a little bit more? That was quoted by the late and great Judy Garland. Now back to Chris Thomas and the All-Star team on KSHP 107.1 FM, 1400 AM, and KSHP.com. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. Thank you, Mahogany. And if nobody told you today they love you, as always, I do. And I don't even know you. There's so much going on with people making wrong decisions. It's not like my man John Lewis used to say, when he used to say to make the bad decisions, make it good. But there's just so much going on. People hurting each other. There is going to be a conclusion to that. And we already know what that is. And I'm not even going to say it. So, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday here on the Chris Thomas Show.
Happy birthday.
So, yeah, your internet, baby. Your internet. All right.
Yeah. We're going to talk to them on the break.
All right, now it's time for Wisdom of the Wallace. Let's check out and see what she has to say. Wisdom of the Wallace. Well,
they got my issue.
I don't think it's the internet. I don't think it's the internet, though. Here we go.
Here's George writes in and says, Dear Wallace, I have this friend Twyla, and she's so pretty, and she's just devastated. We're on a pool league together, and she was dating this guy, and he just dumped her for this other woman that he already had lined up. And the worst part is, I've seen him do it to a couple of women. Is this called monkey branching? Yes, Curious George, that's what it's called. Monkey branching is when somebody goes from person to person, and then they have their next person lined up before they're even done with the last person. And then they just pull the rug out from under who they're dating and go on to the next. But people don't monkey branch because you're not enough. They monkey branch because they're not enough, and they can't sit in their own company peacefully. They triangulate. They like to get people to fight with each other over them because they need a lot of attention. And they do a lot of love bombing, and they're predatory. But tell your friend, from now on, use her discernment. Spiritual warriors do not gaslight their own intuition. I hope this helps. To submit a question, go to Wisdom of the Wallace on Facebook or inbox me at Brokeback Barbie on TikTok. And now, back to the Chris Thomas Show and the All-Star team on KSHP Radio, Las Vegas, 1400 AM and 107.1 FM.
All right. Thank you, Wisdom of the Wallace. Well, that happens all the time. That's why you have to pick the person that you want to be.
I just learned something. Monkey branching. Hey, the way it sounded in my mind, I kind of like it, but the way the definition is, I don't like it. But yeah, monkey branching. I like that.
Well, that's been happening for years, and that goes back to so long ago, with the kings and stuff having 8 wives and all of this. But I believe that you call it what?
Jungle Jim B8.
What? Well, what is it? I mean, what do you actually get out of the relationship? What is the purpose when you mess around? Is basically you're having intercourse with different people. I have never heard somebody say that is a great lady to talk to. We connect. Everything is based off of sex. What do you think, Soren?
There's plenty of people that have those type of relationships. So I don't, you know, if you're going to keep it on a transactional level, whatever the payment is, then some people get down like that, man.
You like monkey branch.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
guess
leave the
what?
name alone, but you know, very, very bizarre. And Brokeback Barbie, I'm not really sure that's the right name either. So, you know, it is what it is, man.
That's
It is what it is.
That's her nickname, Brokeback Barbie.
Do you know the,
So
you know
obviously-
the origin of that, Chris? Because I can
I
only
don't.
think of one way.
She's been broke. It's been broken.
I had a lot of Barbies in my day that was broken. So.
Something to be proud of, huh?
Well, you know, everybody got their own thing. What's what Heavy D said? You got your own thing. So what you want to add, Links?
Everything I'm gonna say gonna be disrespectful as hell, so I'm just gonna not say nothing.
Okay, all
From-
right
from,
then.
From, from top to bottom, from side to side, and all on up and down again. So I'm just gonna be quiet.
All right. Noonie, you want to add one real quick? Anything?
Monkey branch. That's all I want to add.
Well, guess what? Every different race has their own, you know. But you know, the word "yo," I've heard it. You know, I first heard it on Andy Griffin, and then all of a sudden,
Can we just move on? Can we please just move on?
No, look, brother. I want to find out what's the deal and what's keep happening. What keep happening with you on the show?
I have no idea where
All
any
right.
of this is going right now.
All right.
But hey,
So our first topic is we want to talk about, as I said, Rap City's in the basement, Big Tigger. Now, things happen to everybody in their life. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened to me dealing with a female or anything, but we just want to clarify that he is family, and sometimes decisions don't always happen the way that you think they are when you dealing with the opposite sex, and vice versa. So let's just listen and hear what's going on with the altercation here on the Chris Thomas Show with the Top Notch All-Star team.
what the hell is going
I think
on?
we just been having, man. This is, I'm tell you something. The way the station go. I'm a perfectionist, and here we go.
John Hamm. We're here to see John Hamm.
Did you say John Hamm?
Yes, I need to find
Well,
him
that's not it.
by Sunday.
Should have guessed.
That must be a commercial.
You gotta do the deal.
No,
It's called
That's not it.
intrigue, violence, and espionage. You are trying.
all right. So we just move right along.
don't know what.
Have sex with John Hamm.
Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass.
Good luck with that.
Oh, thank you.
Rated R. Now playing only in theaters.
Oh.
Okay, give me back my phone. Give me back my phone.
Do not touch me.
Give me back my phone.
Please do not
You
touch
just said
me.
if I get off you, give me back my
Don't-
phone.
don't
You
touch
just
me.
said, give me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me!
me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me!
me back my phone. You know what you need it for?
Get off of
What
me!
do you need it for?
Get off of me! Please get off
As
of
soon
me!
as you give me my phone.
Please get off of me!
My phone.
Please get off of me!
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me!
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my earring in my ear.
Sorry.
Get off of me!
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me!
can stay right on the floor.
You're a man and
I'm not manhandling.
Right there. Stop. Both of you.
I don't care. She could just give me my phone. She could just
She's
give me my
literally
phone.
I don't want to here.
She could just give me my phone.
Okay, but stop right now.
Phone.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off!
my phone.
Do you not see Autumn crop?
Give me
Right,
my phone.
why did you
Stop.
do
I'm not
that?
doing that.
Yes, you did.
She
You
dropped.
did.
She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over.
All right,
She can give me the phone and
Mark.
it'll be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her.
All right. I just want to know who's filming it.
Her
Is
son.
that her son?
Her
Just
son
her
named
son
Alex.
is filming.
If you let it play, he would have said Alex, and then you would have heard the kid refer to him as Mr. Tigger.
Okay. Well, I thought that was his son.
Does that look like that's his son taping up for her?
Well, I guess the reports are wrong because they said they have a child together. So which is it?
Right. They have a child. She has 3 kids, one of which is missing. The other is this boy who belonged to somebody else.
Okay. Well, see, they're not stating. They're just saying on the news. I get my information the same way. I don't call Tigger and say what the hell happened.
I didn't call him either, but it's apparent that they got married in 20. I think what was it? Actually, no, sorry, myself. So I got married in 2014. They've been married recently. They don't have no child that's old enough to be holding the phone that high and talking about Mr. Tigger. If that's his child, why would he be calling him Mr. Tigger? I don't need to call Tigger for that. That's just apparent in the video.
Right. Well, I mean, you have to understand. I'm sure that every man here has been in an altercation with a female who's listening. Maybe not. I have, where a young lady take your phone because she's thinking that you are dealing with somebody else, and it's your private property. It's not hers. If a man took another female's phone, then guess what? Took a female's phone over his wife. I say only my wife that I would probably do that. But he's a star, and his star shines very bright, and that's why they have him on these award shows every time BET does something. So what about you, Soren?
Well, I think it's an unfortunate situation on many, many levels. And as in particular, Lynx and I were mentioning recently, we got to let the facts come out, because now that the facts are coming out, the story's getting a little more layered, detailed, and windy and twisted. So that's unfortunate. Obviously, I don't like to see anything negative happening in general, but when it does, we have to let the facts play out, and we have to let the legal process do what it does to get the best possible outcome and the right legal outcome for all parties involved. And especially because there are children and minors involved, it's very important that everything gets done the due diligence way. So that's
exactly,
that's really what it is, man.
But all we're doing is talking about it. That's all. That's all we're doing is talking about it. It has nothing to do with anything. I didn't know anything about it until it was on TMZ or it was on social media. So this is how I found out. I was living life and having a great time. So right about now, it's time for the AHA Sin City Comedy Spotlight.
Lynx don't get a say?
Well, you just said something. Didn't you just say it?
No, you went to Soren, and I'll wait my turn. But you never came to me.
Well, go ahead.
So, number one, I want to be very, very clear in this regard. This is not a Rap City issue. Big Tigger is his own man, and it has nothing to do with Rap City.
I'm going to tell you something. That's why the debate, didn't I just say that everyone is starting to put out who hosted Rap City? Just off of this altercation, now somebody said the young the young people are starting to look it up and find out what was about Rap City. So I seen the video. Do I need to send it to you? And this is what they're saying.
You can send me whatever you like to send me. But once again, this has nothing to do with Rap City. This has to do with Big Tigger.
It doesn't.
Rap City did not go to jail. Rap City did not get arrested. Rap City did not marry nobody. Okay,
bro, you don't even understand what I'm saying.
But I don't think you understand what I'm saying, big homie. I'm saying
a lot of people in the world didn't know he did radio in Atlanta either.
Okay, but a lot of people did.
So they brought up Rap City.
Right, and this has nothing to do with Rap City. This has nothing to do with Rap City. All right.
Well,
once again,
that's what I'm trying to say.
The child
when
says,
you say something, this is what happens. People start looking up information and they want to find out what shows and this and that. Same thing with anyone else, with Diddy or anything else that goes on. People start looking up information, and those who even follow, now all of a sudden they want to know some info. All right.
But again,
so go ahead.
They can look at whatever they want. They can look at whatever they want. This incident has nothing to do with Rap City. So what I'm saying is, once again,
I didn't say it had nothing to do with Rap City, but
every time you mention it, you mentioned it just the other day.
I can mention whatever I want to mention.
You said a Rap City.
I can mention whatever. Because it is a brand. Because it's a brand. He came
that
on
ain't
10
got
years
nothing
later.
to do with
He
the brand.
came
It
on
got to
10
do with
years
Big
later,
Tigger.
but
It
we're
got
all
something to do with
family.
Big Tigger. All right. So moving on now. I want to be very clear about this too. That woman is a nasty, foul bitch. I want to be very clear.
Hey, look, we got to be careful on words that we use on the radio.
I understand, and this is an approved word. So,
okay.
Like I said, foul and nasty. She lied again, and she lied some more. She got a child that's been missing since 2019 that nobody other than that child's father is looking for. All right. Tigger will not get an apology. There'll be no accountability. Nobody will say anything about him having to be taken off the air about this situation. And when you see the video, all right, I don't see abuse taking place. I see somebody who is taking his property and he's doing his best to get that property back. But once again, a woman can do whatever she wants, and apparently a man cannot. All right. And I'll just say this. This is why I can't take a woman with a child seriously, because ultimately, for this boy Alex, who seemed to be raised very well, and he's standing up for his mama as best as he can. But when he look at Tigger, all he's looking at somebody cracking his mom open every night. That's what he's seeing. So ultimately, of course, no matter what that mother did, right, wrong, or otherwise, he's gonna be stepping up for her. And in a few years, all right, when that child is of a certain age and a certain strength, he's gonna be doing more than videotape and talk about Mr. Tigger, leave her alone. I would say that Tigger, I think that in the moment it's hard to be able to think about all these things. But the one thing I really wish that he said differently was about it'd be over. If she just give me the phone, it'd be over, implying that he's doing something that could be perceived as harmful when if that video should go a step further. But I'm glad she got arrested. I hope she go to jail for the rest of her life. I hope her child is all right. But I think that once again, you're talking about a person who has done the absolute worst by a person. And also she's done a disservice to women who actually really do suffer from domestic violence, because what was seen in those videos is her trying to take Tigger's stuff, and all she was supposed to do is try to get it back. Now, how do you try to get it back? Well, you say call the cops. She got his phone, so how is he supposed to get to the cops? Right? It's a bad, nasty precedent that's being set, and things in this society need to change in that regard.
Well, I'm going to sit there and say this, ladies and gentlemen. Just because you have a kid don't mean that a man won't come in your life to be with you.
It won't be.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time. And when I sit there, and I'm going to say this again about Rap City, no one, TMZ, would not have come and put this story on if it had just been him on radio. They brought up Rap City, and that was the point. Yes, they did. They did. They did. That's why it's carrying on.
Listen,
it's a show, man. Everybody want to know. Everybody want to know when they see it on TMZ. Where do we know this guy from?
But Chris, you're the only one that keeps saying Rap City.
No, I'm not saying it's about Rap City.
Every time you don't even say Tigger's name, you say the Rap City.
Let me put my little woman perspective up in here. Let me put some feminine energy up in here.
We gotta move on. No, we gotta move on, because this is whatever. Let's hear the AHA Sin City Comedy Spotlight right now.
It's a hard time in this country. People are always saying, like, why do you think comics are having such a hard time? And you want to know why I think we are? Too many generations are alive at the same time. That's why. I'm not supposed to have to entertain all of you. Right? I'm supposed to pick a demographic and stay in my lane. But you guys want to come. There's so many. You got the greatest generations alive, baby boomer generations alive, Gen X, that's me, Gen Y, millennial, zennial. Get the hell out of here. It's ridiculous. I'm not supposed to go do a show and you show up with your kids. Look around. Some of you here with your children. I don't even know my mother's first name. It's not fair. And listen, my sweet young millennials here, I know you're a little sensitive and I don't want to pick on you. I'm not picking on you. You have something that our generation will never have again. Hope. They told you could be anything you wanted. That was completely different than our house. My brother told my father, I want to be an astronaut. He goes, you're too friggin' stupid.
All right, that was the AHA Sin City Comedy Spotlight. Now it's time for a little music with my main man who was out today, but we still have his music. This is the Hall of Famer, Terminator X, here on the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team.
Look at her. She's a bad madam. Just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad madam. Just as fine as she can be. Ooh, 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 yeah. Hey, gotta say, yeah. Lonely soul, was I without direction? I didn't know which way that I had to go. I saw the clues to life unanswered questions. My mind's heart had to know. I heard you call while wandering through the darkness. I'd walk a million miles to find that endless voice that speaks to me when I am in temptation, echoing my choice. He said, seek ye shall find. I've been with you through all time. The first thing I will quench you with my love. And if you're hungry, I will feed you with my word. And all I ask of you is that you love as I do. It's not difficult for me to say I love you. It wouldn't be difficult if you would say the same. And believe me when I tell you that I know you very well. I know you like to know my name. Think that I have met you somewhere in my dreams. I may never have met you at all. And I know you must be thinking, what a silly girl. I know you're every thought and scheme. I wake up to the feeling each morning. Going back to it I don't know if it's right to let you make love to me tonight. I don't know if I should give my love to you when I know
I mean, your DJ is cool and all, but did he change the world? You're now rocking with DJ Terminator X, baby.
Hey, I wanna talk to you. There's something that's been on my mind. You know that's what you like to do. I guess you think that now's the time. Now's the time. Boys, the wine is cold, and the fire's burning in my heart.
Hey, this is Tommy Davis. When I'm in Vegas, I listen to the Chris Thomas Show, and you better know that for real.
Hamburger. Yeah, it's me from Def Comedy Jam, Family Guy. Listen up, whenever I'm in Vegas, you know what I got to do. I got to listen to the #1 show, the Chris Thomas Show, with the top-notch all-star team, Hamburger.
You're listening to the Chris Thomas Show with the All-Star Team with DJ Terminator X, Soren Baker, Noonie LaRue, DJ Matt Links, and Layla Lopez, right here on KSHP Radio, 107.1 FM and 1400 AM Las Vegas.
Right, and you can listen to the Chris Thomas Show on these streaming radio shows: East to the West Radio, Melodious Radio, Cheddar Vision Radio, 101 Jams, Connected Radio, GreatestDJsRadio.com, WUBI Live Radio, Ubiquity Radio and TV, and that's on Roku, or you can go to WUBI Live on their website. And of course, Power NV 103.1, and of course, ATXSoulRadio.com. And we're brought to you by 1% Sucker-Free Brands, PiedmontHempCo.com, and of course, DSH Inc. Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, they are giving scholarships and helping young people to go to have an aviation career in the education camp. All right. And I think that's a great thing. And of course, I want to let everybody know, me and Mad Links are the best of buddies. We've been friends for a very long time. And
Amen.
We hang out and we do a lot of things. And we have the right to agree to disagree. Right about now, it's time for the nosiest lady in the land, Nosy Noonie News.
You know I gotta do what I gotta do, but you may not know me a lot of bit, but you're gonna know me a little bit. This is your girl Noonie LaRue with Nosy News, where I'm normally not nosy, but today doesn't count. So there. And this segment is brought to you by Find Your Rhythm at PiedmontHempCo.com. Now listen, love is in the air, y'all, or maybe it's just recycled air. Reports say after a 3-year separation, Jada Pinkett Smith has reportedly moved back in with Will Smith. Yay! Now, y'all know I'm nosy, so I be wanting to know, did she move back in or did she just move back to the other wing of the mansion? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Because, baby, when the house is 25,000 per square feet, y'all can be, best be separated, but you got to use GPS to find each other. That's the type of separation I like. You know what I'm saying? In the house, but not in the house, okay? But I'm not married yet, but from what I've seen, it ain't always black and white, and sometimes people just need space. Sometimes people need counseling. Sometimes people just need their own bathroom. And let's be honest. They built a life, a family, a business, a whole.
All right. And let's see, went out again. So yeah, with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Oh, suitcase. Okay, so I love it. Okay, but I love is still in the air, or if it's just a real estate update.
And
we're just not quitters.
Nearly 3 years after Jada revealed their secret separation and 6 years after dropping this marital bombshell,
I got into an entanglement with August.
An entanglement?
Jada has reportedly moved back into the family's 25,000 square foot, 150 acre Calabasas estate. They've been living together again for the past 2 years, with a source telling People they are happy and love each other and are as ever committed to supporting each other.
We have found so much happiness in our union in a way that's very different than most.
Just 2 weeks ago, Mr. and Mrs. Smith presented a united front, appearing arm in arm while supporting son Jaden at Paris Fashion Week. But no comment on whether this living arrangement means they are romantically back together.
We ride together,
we die together.
Bad marriage for life.
Listen here. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love
Jada
it.
and I have, we weathered some storms.
We can stop it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate y'all. But the word entanglement done into the relationship hall of fame. I want to let everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? I heard marriage is complicated, but rich people make it look even more complicated. Why? You know what I'm saying? They be one family dinner away from getting back together. That's all it be. You know what I'm saying? Will and Jada said, till confusion do us apart. But Chris, do you think time apart can actually save relationships?
Well, the way I believe, if you have to break up, there's something wrong. And if you have to take a break, then what have you been doing after you broke up? Are you messing around with other people, which you make you realize that person you was with was much, much better? So that's what I believe. I have never been married, and hopefully I will very, very soon.
Me too, because I'm invited to the wedding, right? Just okay.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So I got a question. Is marriage about love only, or does building a life and legacy together change everything?
Well, I think it's something that every couple has to decide for themselves, what they're in it for, what they're doing. And that's the thing that I think a lot of times people project their expectations on the others and project their expectations onto an institution or a relationship or basically anything. So people have to find what works for them. And that's something that, when your relationship plays out in the public, it's a little more complicated because you have a lot more people chiming in, and you get seemingly the attention of others can dictate how one or both partners acts. And I think that leads to a lot of problems, a lot of inherent problems with that anyway. It's got to be about the two people and the two people themselves. And then if they do have children, then those children have to be involved, obviously. But it's just, I don't think there's any absolutes. You just got to do what works for you, and both partners have to be comfortable with that.
I feel you on that. Okay, Alex, I got a question for you. Could you date someone who's legally separated but not divorced?
All I'm gonna say is this: Jada is the same type, but a different type of evil as Tigger's wife. But I want to defer my time to you because I want to hear what you had to say that you were going to pop in there earlier. So please go ahead, Noon.
I appreciate that. I love that for me. Okay. Every relationship has chapters. Okay. So some are romantic, some are messy, and some are confusion enough to become internet memes. Okay.
No. I want you to go back to what you were going to say about Tigger. His nasty ass woman.
Oh, okay. Well, this is nosy. I was nosy on that, but I don't appreciate.
No, we don't have.
That,
we don't have time for that.
But again,
we only have time.
Love isn't always perfect. Marriage isn't always easy either, and sometimes home is still home. You know what I'm saying? So they got to work that out themselves. They go for Tigger too. Got to work that out themselves. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But now me, I ain't breaking up with my man that ain't my man that really is my man. So, we have to work all that out. Okay. But this has been Nosy News, where I'm normally not nosy, but today was love and keeping things together. Okay. Now let's hear from our sponsor. Love. Oh, I'm sorry. Piedmont Hemp Co. Find your rhythm.
Long day. Your body feels it. Piedmont Hemp Co. creates thin-based topicals designed for real life. Work, workouts, and everything in between. Crafted with hemp seed oil and natural botanicals. Our balms and body care.
And then, brother man.
Feel good in your skin. Find your rhythm. Find your rhythm at PiedmontHempCo.com. Piedmont Hemp Co. Wellness that fits your rhythm.
All right, now it's time for Lifestyles in Las Vegas. Here is High Panda, brought to you by 100% sugar-free brands, and of course Piedmont Hemp Co. and of course DSH Entertainment. All right, let's check it out.
Hello, everybody. I'm not here talking about political parties. I'm talking about DSH Entertainment is introducing students to a career in the aviation and aerospace industries by providing them scholarship opportunities to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, aviation careers education, ACE camps, and the Space Hall of Fame summer camps. For more information on these opportunities, go to the website dshhinkentertainment.com or call 1-888-258-0975. Donate. Help our kids because they're all we got. Thank you.
Of lifestyle in Las
Now it's time.
One of the things that's pretty awesome about Las Vegas is the shopping. Shopping is everywhere. We've got malls, and we also have them in malls. If you're into K-pop or anything Korean cultured, this is definitely a place to check out. It's called the K-Pop Up. It's a pop-up store that'll be open for 1 year over in the Mandalay Shopping Center area, right in between Mandalay Bay and Luxor. They've got everything K-pop, everything BTS, everything K-pop Demon Hunters. They've got so many different snacks from Korea, as well as drinks, a bunch of clothing, a bunch of toys, and pretty much everything Korean cultured. Whether you're into K-pop or not, it's definitely a cool place to check out. Plus, there's been a line out the door since day one. They've got a bunch of areas for photo ops, a bunch of cool swag, clothing, toys, cutouts of different K-pop stars you can stand next to and take pictures of. They even have a room for karaoke if you want to hang out in there. So definitely check out the K-Pop Up in the Mandalay Bay Luxor Shopping Center. And now back to the Chris Thomas Show in Las Vegas with top-notch all-star team on KSHP Las Vegas, 107.1 FM, 1400 AM. And check us out on YouTube.
Right, that was Lifestyles in Las Vegas with Hot Panda. Now let's hear where is the best place to get a perfect sandwich. Here is Bruh Man.
Yo, what's up? This Bruh Man from the fifth floor on the Chris Thomas showing us the all-star team. Bruh Man searching for the perfect sandwich. I did a little something different this time. I went to Papa Do's off up in Houston, seafood spot. I ain't have no sandwich, but I had the spinach dip. It was all that. So if y'all ever go to Papa Do's, get some seafood, hey, they got a nice spinach dip. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make me a spinach dip sandwich next time. Back to the Chris Thomas Show and the all-star team. Peace.
All right. It's always great to have friends, and when you call on them, they give you assistance on whatever you need. Thank you, Brother Man. And you can see his TV show. It's on the African American Network TV. The African American Network TV. Go and check out him going around to the different restaurants. Now it's time for Unique Access with Soren Baker.
Yes, Chris. So today on Unique Access with Terminator's Absence, I wanted to just post a question to the panel. Yesterday in Los Angeles, Bone Thugs and Harmony got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I've been to several of these ceremonies, and Bone is, I'd say, worthy of a lot of accolades. I think underappreciated. So who's somebody that you know that has a star or that you would like to see get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? DJ Mad Links, who's somebody that you know or would like to see over there?
Well, and staying on the topic of the day, I would love to see Rap City get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, it should. It should. And we should get awards and everything else. Now, I just want to be clarified everything. A lot of people didn't know, these young folks did not know that I hosted Rap City. It was 10 years later. So now people are inquisitive, just like making chicken and dumplings. If you don't know how to make it, you look it up. And that's what's coming around to me again, 10 years later. All right. A lot of people saw you, Links, did not know that I hosted Rap City. You came on, and what year did you come in? 10 years later or during after the 10 years?
I don't know when the 10 years later would have been, but I guess after.
Exactly. So what people understand is when you was hosting, when you were hosting, they didn't know me. They were just being born, and they have a right to know. That's what information is. Where do we know this person from? So everybody looks it up. All right, back to you, Soren.
Yes. So Noonie, who or what would you like to see get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Does Eddie Murphy already have one?
Yeah,
he should.
That's what I want to go
Yeah,
see.
he does.
That's what I love. Okay, I want to make sure. But yeah, Eddie Murphy.
You have to think out the box on this one because there's a lot of stars in that walk.
Yes, it's
Okay, so let me see.
it's a long
someone
walk.
that
It's
has
not
not
that
been
short.
honored, but I think should be honored.
Who was that, Noonie? I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking to myself, who hasn't been honored should be. Bernie Mac.
That would be a good one. But let's stick on Eddie Murphy for a second because I think people he's very talented on many levels. So what stands out to you about his career, Noonie?
Because he changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Just with stand-up, with movies, just him just making generations laugh. You know what I'm saying? Just at a time. He make my little kids laugh. And they know nothing about Dr. Dolittle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just him, period. Just him, just his courage and just his tenacity just blew up the world. Everybody is basically emulating his formula. And I'm one of them.
Yeah, well, you're following a good formula because he's, if not the best, one of the best of all time. So,
Yes.
Chris Thomas, other than Rap City, what's something or someone you would like to see if they haven't been already honored that you would like to see on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Flip Wilson. So I'm part of the AHA Humor Awards, and it's a big awards. As I said, that we gave out awards to Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, which he sent an acceptance letter, Whoopi Goldberg, and the founder, Sir Frank Cooper, said that Flip Wilson has never got a star. So to answer everybody's question, I just looked it up. Eddie Murphy does have a star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood.
As he should.
Right.
Yeah, but Flip Wilson definitely deserves it as a pioneer on many levels. And to my knowledge, he was the first Black man to have his own variety show on television, if I'm correct on that. But
exactly.
He was
You
a
know who else should get
trailblazer.
one?
What's
Dave
that, Noonie?
Chappelle. You know who else should get one? Dave Chappelle. I love to see his, his stuff.
Dave Chappelle Ben had one.
Right.
Like I said, Noonie, you got to go wing out the box. You can't go obvious. You got to go for this question. You got to go out the box.
Okay. Like carrot top. No.
and I'm just gonna say, just like I just looked it up, that's what other people are doing too. If you don't know, AI knows, Google knows, somebody knows something.
AI does a lot of hallucinations, so don't 100% base whatever you're looking for on AI on that.
know it.
Well, I'll say Google, as I just said, Google. All right.
There it is. Well, thanks, everybody. Definitely check out Unique Access Entertainment on YouTube if you haven't already. It's free to subscribe. Got thousands of videos and hundreds of interviews, etc. So definitely check us out. YouTube, Unique Access ENT. Thank you.
All right. Now it's time for our DJ Mad Lynch from Rap City. Rap City. Going back
And a whole lot more since, because I don't just rest my laurels on that one show I did once upon a time.
But guess what? Guess what? It's always good. Like we're talking about Walk of Fame, unless they beg to get on it. And this the one thing to be recognized, but you got to be recognized for something. It's like comedian called me this morning and said, "Can you come and celebrate my birthday and everything?" And I just said, I don't want to be around 10 and 20 comedians, and I have the right to not to do that. He said, I understand. I said, as soon as I go on stage, most of my material is going to go off stage too. People have to stand up and be counted for something that they did. So let's check out Mad Links. What you got, Links, for the Rap City Hip Hop Mix?
Well, what I did today was a little bit of Rick Ross, a little bit 3 6 Mafia, and a little bit more. So check it out right here, brought to you by 100% Sucker Free Brands.
Hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling,
Who you suckers think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I cut them wide, I cut them long, I cut them fat. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm in the distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo Noriega, the real Noriega. He owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player. We buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle. They still do their thing. My roof back, I'm running ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch black, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 bodies, serving 100 lives. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
fucking eyes throwing up, putting up in your food. All my cars I love them wood, in my hood they call it bucks. Smoking eyes throwing up, putting up in your all my cars I love them wood, in my hood we call it bucks. Smoking eyes throwing up, putting up in your scoop. All my cars I love them wood, in my hood we call it bucks. I'm smoking eyes throwing up, keeping lean up in my hood. All my cars I love them wood, in my hood we call it bucks. Ripping grain, switching lanes, selling coke, not a candy thing. Jamming Lil Wayne, got a trunk of bangs. I'm a hot boy, like a hot flame in my whole payment. Just like baby, that's the only way they can lay me. Too slugs, but they ain't gravy. They want sweet, don't be pushing days, but you slow and lazy, you can't fade me. That's the reason I knock you lady. How you gon' pimp when you up in her? I told the pimp God that you was a sinner. You taking them square hoes out to dinner. Chose me cause you want a winner. I mix her head up like a blender. Need a daddy, use up a tender. I used to be a young drug dealer. Now I'm a young drug stealer. I hit the streets like Steve Jackson. Say my name, watch it get action. Sweet Jones or Sweet Jane. Twist my name on 50 game. Fell out for the rappers. Need to move up out the city. The game ready, but the pretty. Let me smoke some white girl about the beats. You heard me right, but play what I know. The platinum pizza with the Gucci clothes. Pay my dues, I ain't came to lose. I wear Mari black McKinney shoes. In the winter time, make coat to match and make on the floor in my granny ass. Smoking out, throwing up, putting up in your scoop. All my cars I love them wood. In my hood, they call it bucks. Smoking out, throwing up, putting up in your scoop. All my cars I love them wood. In my hood, they call it bucks. Smoking out, throwing up, putting up in your scoop. All my cars I love them wood. In my hood, they call it bucks. Smoking out, throwing up, keeping lean up in my hood. All my cars I love them wood. In my hood. I gotta stay. Till I die. I gotta stay. Till I die. I gotta stay. Till I die. Hey, call me the juice and you know I'm a stunt. Riding in the car with some bump in the trunk. Tone them a laugh and you know it's a bump. Breaking down the good green bullet in the get up pimp tight, girl, say I'm the man. Ice on the wrist with the ice in the chain. Ride through the hood, yeah, I'm dripping the brain. And I'm sipping the same while I'm changing the lane. Eyes real tight cause I'm hooking the bitch messed up cause I'm hooking the lane. Messing with a D-boy, riding a big toy, making man gal wanna get on my team. She gotta give it up when she get in my car. I ain't Denzel, but I know I'm a star. Cause when I'm in the club, I be back in the bar. In the VIP bar, and be buying the bar. DJ Paul is a dog, one you do not trust. You leave your around me, yo, don't get lit up. You leave your drink around me, but leave your drink gon' get drunk up. You leave your girl around me, if she bad, she gonna get stuck. These the spies, we let them lie, keep them lies tied, ride, what they lies. Make a couple of nuns, a couple of purple, and swallow it down, swallow it down. It's I gotta stay. Till I
I gotta stay till I die.
Hi, I'm Glenn Jones, the international recording platinum artist, and whenever I'm in Vegas, I listen to the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team.
And with you by my side, I know that I can win. Yeah.
What up, y'all? This is Ed Lover, the living legend. When I'm in Vegas, I'm chilling with my man Chris Thomas and the top-notch all-star team. Come on, son.
Right now it's time for our message of hope. Here's D.
Good morning. Our scripture comes from Proverbs 4:27. Don't get sidetracked. Keep your feet from following evil. Devotional. The enemy will try to get you off the track of God's will for you in any way he can. He does so by focusing your attention on other people, situations, and temptations rather than on what the Lord has called you to do. After you take the bait, here comes sin, the trap that holds you and destroys you. So whenever you begin to obsess about something you experience, lingering confusion, or there's a conflict that persistently fuels your thoughts and your interactions, it is an indication that the enemy may have been successful. You may have gotten sidetracked. Friend, examine your thoughts and actions. Have you contributed to the inner turmoil you're experiencing by focusing on things other than the Lord? Have you sinned or gotten yourself into a mess because your eyes were on something other than what God called you to do? It's never too late. You can have the victory in this situation, but you must turn your sight and your gaze back to the Father and obey his commands. Refer to Joshua 1:7. Remember, the Father's primary goal is to have an intimate relationship with you. But when you get sidetracked, the enemy successfully creates conditions that prevent God from having full access to your heart. Friend, the Lord will not compete to be a master of your life. He wants you to choose him above every other distraction. So agree with God about your sins and allow him to teach you to do better. God will show you how to change the way you operate for maximum intimacy with him and help you to influence people through him. And God will take care of all those distractions in a manner that will astound you forever. Our power thought is, Father, I don't want to be sidetracked. I don't want to be distracted, and I don't want to be confused. I confess my sins and the issues that have taken my attention away from you. You are my love, my life, and my all. Have a blessed day.
All right. Thank you, Diamond D. Amen. Now, so Brokeback Barbie sent this in, and she wants to understand. Monkey branch is a common term used by psychologists to describe people jumping from relationships to relationships. It is trending in social media big time. I guess the panel isn't aware of that.
Monkey branch.
Monkey branching. We about ran out of time, but I love having great discussions with Soren, of course, with Mad Links, Terminator, Noonie, and our guests that we have. We're brought to you by 1% Sucker Free, PiedmontHempCo.com, and of course, DSIncEntertainment.com. We have some great shows for you next. As I said, pretty soon we're getting ready for the Ruby anniversary of KSHP, and we'll all be there. Remember, it's not about me, it's not about you. It is about us. I'm just everyday people, and if you don't mind, may God bless you too. We're outie. Later.
Bright lights, big city. Good morning, Vegas.